Okay, this is the unboxing of the Ultimate Challenge Practice Lock from LearnLockPicking.com. Comes this nice little red box. Let's see. Comes with all the different springs and pins. There's a couple spool pins. Comes with a little Allen key, the little Allen wrench to rekey the lock. Numerous different springs, different sizes. 2 keys, which I'm sure it's already keyed for. And then the lock. Nice lock. It's got a lot of good weight to it. Feels real good. Really, real nice, actually. It's got a good weight. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take out some of the pins. And I'm going to basically show you how to rekey the lock. But we're only going to take out a few pins, and we're just going to replace a couple pins, just so you guys get the idea of what it's like. We're not going to fully go ahead and get another key and rekey it for another type of key, but I might actually show that in another video. So, take your little Allen key, which came with it. You're not supposed to do that, because that's how you lose the parts. But the good people over at lockpicking.com have given you a few extras of everything, that's for sure. Just go ahead and drop that back in the bag. What we want to do is we want to just dump it out in our hand. What we have is the spring, driver pin, and the little pin that rests on top of the key. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to replace that with a spool pin, actually. Okay, so we got a nice little assortment of pins here. Oops. We're going to take out a couple more here. Actually, we're going to take them all out. So the Ultimate Challenge lock comes with all 6 holes filled. All of them have pins in them. All of them have a pin stack. And it comes with spool pins for the Ultimate Challenge if you fill all of them up. Just go ahead and dump these out. Make sure it's empty. And now it should be able to just turn. Yep. Because there's no pins in there holding the lock. Okay, so we'll line it back up. And let's just pick out some cool little more pins. Let's see. Take this little red pin. Drop it down in there. And we'll put one of these. And then we'll put a spring. which like to get stuck together, but springs are springs. There we go. Spring goes on top like that. It's really nice if you actually have some tweezers for this. Makes it a hell of a lot easier. Okay. Oops. It's a little hard to do from while behind the camera than while looking at the camera. There you go. Now it has one pin in it, and this key probably will not work. No. As you can see, there's one pin. Let's go ahead and put in another pin. And then we'll get the picks out and we'll pick it. So you take the pointy pin, because there's two pins in every stack. I mean, you can have more actually. You can, but I mean that's with master keying and everything like that. But generally, there's two pins in a stack, 2 pins in a spring, and the first pin that rides on top of the key is pointed like that, as you can tell. So it goes in first. It just falls down in there. And then you get your other pen. And there's all kinds of assortments. There's little ones for the master keying, and there's all kinds of different sizes. Here's a spool pen. In case you don't know what that is, it looks like a little spool of thread. I don't know if you can see that too well. But that's to fool you for picking because it gives false sets. Now that we have the pointy pen, get this one's flat. It actually kind of looks pointy in the video, but it's really not. Actually, yeah, it is. Sorry. Picked the wrong one up. Here we go. Okay. So here's a flat driver pen. So it goes on top of our pointy pen. This is the one, these 2 pins separate in the middle at the shear line. So for the short pins, you use a long spring. And for the longer pins, you use a shorter spring. So as soon as I get this 2 springs unstuck here, there you go. We'll drop it down in there, and we'll take our Allen key, we'll tighten it down. Okay. Let me put these pins up, grab my pick set, and we will be right back, and we'll pick this new practice lock. Okay. So, there you have it. It's open. And that's the Ultimate Challenge Practice Lock, which you can get from learnlockpicking.com. Pick one up. It's really nice.